Good afternoon, everyone, family and friends. Today is Sunday, March 24th, 2024. I am headed to take my son and his best friend to the amusement park over here in Mississippi. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. And I was sent this video, right? And it was talking about squatters. For those of y'all that don't know what a squatter is, it's somebody that will say like you own a home. You got a couple of houses you own. Or it could be your home, and you go out of town on vacation. You come back home, you've been gone a week. Somebody that broke in and moved into your house. Certain states, California, Texas, New Jersey, you can't put them out. You can call the cops, they can't put them out. They say they live there. They're called squatters. Say you got a house that's been vacant, that you got a rental property or whatever, and it's been vacant for a little while, and you're gonna rent it out. These people that broke in your house, moved in, went bought a couple of things for the house and used the house as the address on the receipt. You come by there and see they done moved in your house. You try to get them put out. You call the cops, and the cops tell you we can't put them out. You got to go to court and do that. And you be like, well, we ain't got no lease, no agreement, nothing. They just moved. They just broke in. And then they said, well, they should have receipt. Well, we bought this, that, and the other for the house. We live here. You got to go to court and fight that out. It's been cases where people have been in people's houses for like a year or so, squatting, rent-free, broke in, ain't asked you nothing about can they move in your house, and you can't put them out. Now you say, well, they're going to get out of my house. I'm going to go in there with that thing. No, you ain't. You're going to jail. One lady was arrested for trespassing in her house because a squatter lived there. And the only thing the squatter had, the lady said, look, we don't have a lease. They don't have a lease to the place. Ask them to show the lease where they signed to move in here. They didn't have a lease, but they lost it. But they have been going to like Home Depot and stuff like that, having mail come to the house in their name. That's all the proof they needed that they lived there. So that lady was arrested for trespassing on her. I got the video. Was arrested for trespassing on her own property. Somebody who broke in her house and took up residence. And that is the purpose of this video. What I said, I made a video earlier about this, about everybody's broke. Well, this is the squatters edition. Now we got all these immigrants flooding across the border. All of them ain't got nowhere to stay. More and more people around the country are finding out the hard way that somebody can just break in your home and take up residence. Not the home you living in, because you live there. You gonna, when they break in and you there, you can off them. I'm talking about you done went on vacation, or you got a couple of houses that you got up for rent. You got rental properties or whatever. And you're not checking on your homes like every day, you know what I'm saying? It might be a couple of weeks before you go look at your property. And you go around there and come to find out somebody moved in your house and broke the one that moved in. And you can't get them out. You got to go through a long court process of getting them out of your house. It might take up to a year, 2 years. And you depending on that place for income, passive income or whatever, extra money. Now you can't make nothing out for it. You in court battling to put somebody out that broke in. A squatter. America is still the best country in the world, but we have become so soft so liberal, somebody can break in your house and you can't do nothing about it. What I mean by breaking and then take a resident, ain't talking about break in, stealing, and leave. I'm talking about they done moved in like it's their crib. They live here. They're living there. They didn't break in, steal a microwave and a VCR and nothing like that. They broke in and I live here. And tell you to your face, I do live here. It's your crib. You call the cops can't do nothing. It's a civil matter. Everybody broke. Don't come on here talking about I got some money, big boy. I ain't gonna even go into that. But anyway. So I wanted, that video was sent to me in my email, and I'm addressing it. I appreciate you. You know who you are for sending it to me. I didn't know it was like that. And there were people that were setting booby traps. A booby trap, somebody open the door and they get electrocuted or something like, stuff like that could prevent people from breaking into your house. Get what happened if you do that? You going to jail. Somebody done broke in your house. You got like electrical stuff around it, the way it don't affect nobody if they don't try to violate your property. As long as nobody try to break in your house, they won't get electrocuted. So that's a solution for them to not get electrocuted. Just don't try to break in my property. But no, not in America nowadays. Liberal America. Somebody try to break in your house, you got the door handle electrocuted where when they open it, they get shot. They can sue you. For breaking in your house, you owe them money because you booby trap your own place. To where if they wasn't trying to break in, they would never have to worry about getting electrocuted. Think I'm lying? Go look for yourself. Research it for yourself. People are so broke nowadays, they will risk their lives to break in somebody else's property. I'll be too scared to do that. Somebody gonna do something to me. I'll be too scared. Some people are doing so bad, so broke, the way they would break into somebody's property and just blatantly say, I live here. What you gonna do about it? You know how broke you gotta be? Broke and sorry, but especially broke. You know how broke you got to be to have the audacity to break in somebody's house and just say, I deal with the consequences when they arise. But I need somewhere to stay. I'm not living out there in the woods on that street no more. They go abandoned house. I know the law, the rules. I'm going to take advantage of them. And I'm going to go break in these people's homes that they done worked hard for. Something I didn't do. They done sacrificed, worked, paid the bill on time, did what they need to do to buy themselves a house, to rent out, to have some extra money. And I'm just going to go break in there and lay up and chill. And tear these people's houses up. By the time I'm out of here, because I'm pissed off and jealous anyway, they leave them people's houses thousands of dollars worth of damage when they finally get them out. You done worked your whole life to get to this point for some scrub, some loser, some bum to just come and take advantage of you like that, and ain't nothing you can do about it. The law won't do nothing about it. You call the cops, you figure, hey man, these folks broke in my house, let me call the police. You call the police, we can't do nothing. But you like, well, they don't have a lease. There's no lease. Ask them to show you the lease where they signed to move in here. Well, we lost the lease officer, but we got receipts and mail that went in our name for this address. You can get mail to any address. All they do is produce that mail and a receipt where they went to Home Depot or somewhere and bought a board or something. And that's enough evidence where the cops can't do nothing. You got to take this to court. So now them people living up in your home rent free, and if you come back doing some of them folks, you going to jail. Welcome to America. Well, people are so broke now. They're moving your home with no lease and worry about the consequences later. Squatters. So if y'all don't know about that, if y'all own property, have a home, whatever, you don't already know about that, now you know. You better start taking measures. Put some burglar bars on your windows if you ain't already got them, burglar bars on the door, whatever you got to do to keep them people from breaking in your home that you have sitting up vacant waiting for somebody to rent out. Because if they break in and live there, they become a tenant. And you got to go through the old process and procedures, the same way you got to go through to remove somebody who paid to live there that you're trying to evict. You got to go through the same procedure for someone who broke in. Ain't paid you a dime. That could take months to years of lost income for somebody who just broke a window out your house and moved in because they know the laws that we got are jacked up. It's a new world order, baby. Where people that are working hard, trying to get ahead, trying to have something, they're penalized and punished. Trying to cause people to get to a point where they don't even want to climb no more. They want everybody to stay down here at the bottom and the rest of us way up here at the top, making money off the ones at the bottom. We don't want no more of y'all trying to come up here where we at. Stay y'all ass down there at the bottom where you belong. That's pretty much what they're telling you. There's so many laws put in place to keep people from trying to reach the top. Prevent you from trying to reach the top. Everybody broke. I know not everybody, but you get what I'm saying. I'm just piggybacking off a video I made earlier about the same topic, showing you the financial decline in the United States, and they trying to pretend like everybody's doing well. The economy is doing just fine. It's not. People will risk their lives to break in your home because they're tired of being homeless or not making enough money to pay rent on their own. People are broke nowadays. The jobs are not paying much. They might have 2 or 3 jobs and still struggling to make ends meet with their families or whatever. Working hard. So they say, you know what? I can't keep doing this. People are just that desperate. They'll just stop paying the rent and just say, hey, put me out the best way. Just put me out and I go move somewhere else and do the same thing. Repeat the process over and over again. Get put out of there after a year. Go break in somewhere else. Live that rent free for a year. Because I can't afford to pay the rent anyway. You got more and more people that work that ended up homeless. Because even though they work, they don't make enough to pay these extravagant, inflated rent prices. I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just telling you what's going on. Well, I see everybody broke, and the end result of what happened when people are desperate, struggling, and just don't care no more and gave up hope. When people in that mindset, they'll do anything to survive. You better know that. Protect yourself. Protect your property. Protect your life. Protect your family. We got some darker days ahead. Just letting y'all know if y'all don't already know. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.